Hey guys, what's going on? Tenebris here. Welcome back to the channel. So if you remember about a year ago now, wow, it's crazy that it's been that long, I uploaded a video on my channel called How Minecraft Practice Servers Are Tricking You. And in this video, I basically talked about the different ways that practice servers, mostly pot PvP ones, essentially manipulate their player base into believing that they have certain advantages in game, or actually giving them advantages in game, for example, via ping spoofing, or through velocity modification, or through misplace, because I talked about how those things can all be modified server-side to give the illusion of something being better, or actually making it better. But I never really saw something actually occur where you would have to actually talk about the methods that we're using in this video. Obviously, I would see it on some servers with some friends who would just kind of casually do it, and there would be no big deal about it. However, we recently got this thing which showed up on Twitter. Now, this guy goes by Manny, and he's actually a part-time anti-cheat developer of someone named Verzide's server. Now, I assume everyone who's watching this knows who Verzide is. If you don't, he is a PvPer in the Minecraft community who uploads montages of himself, which I'm not going to show any of here because I do not want to be copyright claimed, which this video will probably be strike down, but, you know, I'm going to fight it. So anyway, that's a topic for another day. But anyway, you can see right here, now Verzide recently came up with this server, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something of that sort, and this Manny guy got access to the spigot, and inside the spigot, he found that the developers, or the developers of the server, were actually giving Verzide specific unfair advantages in-game. Now, if it was by the request of Verzide, we're not 100% sure. Like, it could just be the developers, but I think it's most likely that, and I can't say this for 100% fact, but it's most likely that Verzide actually asked for these advantages to be given to him. But once again, I can't say that as fact. But anyway, you can see that Manny says, Verzide doesn't record on any servers that aren't his because of him using server-side velocity and misplace. Server manager continued to threaten a chargeback or persist a refund because of an issue. Sad. If you like any proof, I'm willing to oblige. PM Patron, 10 out of 10. So Patron is actually Verzide's server. So you can see right here, here's the code of the velocity actually being reduced for the player, which is listed in the array. And you can see that it's basically modifying the knockback. So you can see right here, it basically, there's like a multiplier. You have, like, it basically reduces the knockback of a specific player, and you can see right here that these are the default settings. Now, obviously, it says knockback reduction to 0 because that's what the default setting is set to, but you can see right here, it says reduce KB players Verzide. So Manny told me that when he was, you know, hired for this server, he just decided to go through the spigot for some reason, and he just came across this, that they were actually reducing the velocity of Verzide. This is actually the exact file that I was sent from Manny right here, and you can see that you can basically set any player to have a reduced knockback. Now, you could, like, set, I don't know, It's Not Tenny, and then all of a sudden, It's Not Tenny is going to be getting the knockback, which is reduced, and not actually getting the velocity, which is normally given to players on the server. Obviously, you can change it to whatever you want, specifically based on the player's IGN using this. And this is something that I talked about in my video, and I just didn't know that it was actually going to be used. And this is pretty unfortunate, because this basically means that, like, all of his videos are, okay, I can't say 100%, but it basically means that even if he's not aware, his montages and all of his videos that he would make or has made or whatever, I'm not sure, I haven't checked, on this server are basically fake because his velocity is actually modified on the server side, which means that it isn't actually real. He's not actually as good as his montages or whatnot are going to say he is, even if he's not aware that he has this advantage, which once again, I can't say 100% that he is aware, but I can say that it's probably likely that he is aware. But you can see you have like a few settings here, and you can kind of change the velocity modifiers, the Y multipliers, the knockback reduction, and pretty much that's that. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I just think that it's scummy that people are just doing this now because, you know, now we're just going to get a wave of people. I mean, this is already exposed on Twitter, so now we're just going to get a wave of people who are going to be really good at the game, but in fact, they're actually, you know, buddy-buddy with the server developers, and they're getting an advantage in-game. Interesting how that works, right? So yeah, that's pretty much that. I don't know what else to say. This is just pretty sad, that people are going to have to lie about how good they are at Minecraft now in order to get subs or whatever. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Hope I don't get striked on this. Peace out.